Hello everyone, welcome in. Hello Certified Funny Man, hello everyone else. It is an exciting time because we now have a new DLC for Oxygen Not Included. The first DLC for Oxygen Not Included. It's also I think it's the first DLC that I've ever played that has been in early access. So the DLC's released as early access now, so it has like a lot of the stuff included in it that's going to be included overall, but then it's going to be like they approximated 3 to 6 months of development. But I'm completely alright with this because Clay is one of those companies that has again and again proven to be successful at utilizing early access, and Oxygen Not Included, for example, was one of those early access success stories where you have regular updates, regular community feedback, and early access doesn't take forever, and then 1.0 comes out and it actually feels like a complete game. So I'm quite fine with that, especially because you get it cheaper when you buy it now instead of when it fully releases. But let's get going. So I'm completely unaware of most of the things in this. Like, I haven't looked. I saw that there's some people who've had like alpha testing on this on YouTube. I haven't looked at any of that. I only checked out a few words about it. Unicycling Victor, welcome in with a lurk. Welcome in. You're gonna say, tell me one thing. Too much polluted water. Yeah. Apparently. So we're gonna start a new save, but I just gotta check. Dupefort 6 is the latest one. I needed to see the number. So we're going for Dupefort 7. Survival, of course. Like, who plays no sweat? What? Wait. What now? How? What? It's only showing me the one planet. Is this the only available option right now with the DLC? It's the only choice right now. Okay. Well, that's interesting that they removed the original ones. I thought that they just added a new start in addition to the others, but I mean, you place no sweat failed miserably. Oh no. But yeah, so obviously we have no mods to play around with, so we are going completely vanilla on this. So, cluster name Swamp Cluster, starting asteroid. Oh, the tooltips are broken. Again, early access. It's all fine. But cluster name Swamp Cluster, starting asteroid, Swampy Asteroid, a pint-sized polluted planetoid. Swampy asteroids have a wealth of raw resources, but they'll need to be refined to produce useful fuel and building materials. Okay, so is this whole planet swamp? Because that's woof. That's a big oof. Surrounding planetoids, Edenia asteroid. These had an idyllic location with a balanced variety of life-sustaining resources. So that's similar, I guess, to one of those original asteroids. Rocky asteroid, a petite rocky world with an oil core. Though it looks deceptively nondescript from space, readings from this planet suggest a storing fuel source lurks somewhere beneath the surface. Tundra asteroid, a small frozen planetoid with sub-zero temperatures. Duplicants that travel to tundra asteroids will need to wear protective gear due to its harsh environment. Marshy asteroid, a small location with an abundance of marshland. While marshy asteroids offer an abundance of organic resources like slime, mold, and algae, their air quality poses a significant disease risk for duplicants. And superconductive asteroid, what? A small location with an abundance of niobium. A superconductive asteroid offers rich veins of niobium to duplicants that can withstand its molten rivers of magma. Survival chance ideal. Sure, this sounds like ideal. It's not all swamp. Okay. It feels more almost like a sequel. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. But so this leads me to think that I thought that it just kind of added more to the end game, but this makes me think like you actually start space travel earlier in the game. Well, let's see. We have our regular settings here. Let's re-roll the seed a few times for luck. Everything's as it should be. Start again. Let's load it up. See what it is. Space travel will be more of a mid-game thing. Okay. I've played this enough that I don't think we'll die right away. Hopefully. Alright. So, it was 7, right? Wait, is it the default? Is it just default? Oh no. I gotta check. I'm sorry. It's just default. Thought so. Okay. Reroll for luck. And let's reload. Can get like a +9 researcher. Ooh. Let's see. Dreamland, sure. Default 7. Whoops, that was 8. Yeah, here's a +9 research. But the thing is, I don't like that. I used to, when I started off, I used to really go for these like high specific interest dupes. But then I've kind of I've transitioned to liking to always have dupes with 3 different interests. Now, because we don't have the mod to just like pick what we want, we will have to do some re-rolling. But I guess I'm just gonna start off with my regular. So we're gonna do a builder, a miner, and an operator as our main things here. Actually, researcher, but that can probably be one of the others as well. Let's see. Build. No. We need a digger. And then ones with like 3. Oh, +10 construction. Like, how high can this get? Ah. Interesting. Let's see. Let's roll this one a few times. That's just 3 +1s. +1, +1, +3. +3, +3, +3. Like that's... Okay, that's I think what you want to go for. Usually our digger also has construction. Yeah, they can also go for the ladders. But Abe has super duper... Oh! What? What now? That's a thing that you can start with? Huh. I mean, I don't know if I want that. Because see, starting with super duper hard digging... Well, okay, you don't have to pay the morale for that, so that's kind of good. But on the other hand, I would much rather have some sort of, like, for example, well, an athletics increase is the one that I usually like to go for. But now we have, what is agriculture farming now? Okay, that's weird. I think they should probably switch the name here as well from farmer to agriculturalist then, because that's a bit weird. But Bert here looks kind of nice. I mean, supplying, tiding. Don't know if that's so important right away, but on the other hand, Bert comes with flatulent. I don't want that. No flatulence. So let's keep re-rolling here. So I'm looking for 3, hopefully with like +3, +3, +3. But if it's gonna be like +3, +2, +2 like this, maybe. Bottomless stomach, again, don't know. Also building, cooking, not a good combo, I think. Let's see. all the bots coming in to say hi. Whoa, that's a lot of bots. Trying to spam. +3, +1, +3. Again, bottomless stomach. Duress to impress. Attribute bonuses while stressed. I don't know about that. Yeah, Streamlabs is defending us. Certainly. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think this is fine. Well, let's see. Kitchen minutes. Decreased cuisine and increased food morale bonus. I mean, that's actually great. That's just like good because you get a food morale bonus. They say that's okay, actually Harold here is looking good. The building, operating, suit wearing with Grease Monkey. So Harold will be able to do not only building but also do the rails and the order sweepers and all of that. Invasion of robo miners and order sweepers. So I think we'll go with Harold here. Pretty cool. For Camille here, I'm going to just look at some of these new things. So you can start with super hard digging or super duper hard digging. Other new things. I think some of these have just like their names changed a little bit. Although I don't think handy was a thing before. Plant murderer. Aesthetic design. And again, unpracticed artist is also something that's just outright good. For anyone who's not going to be an artist in the first place. Let's actually switch this one to a researcher who will hopefully have operating as well, because I do like to have operating for the researcher. Although, did they have a chance to actually have piloting as a skill right away? Because that's a new thing then. Yeah. Because the researcher is probably going to be our first pilot. So I'd imagine like researching rocketry and suit wearing would be a great combo. Maybe we can find that. Researching suit wearing. Yeah. Oh. Look at this. Ruby, what a beautiful duplicant, but ruined by narcoleptic. I do not want narcoleptic dupes here. Red Thumb. That's pretty good as well. Oh, Ruby, so... Narcoleptic is worth it, you think? Nah. No. I'm not gonna grab any duplicates that just fall asleep. Especially someone like Ruby who might get into some pretty dangerous situations. Like going to... Like if I'm trying to field research a Geysir that is active, I don't want them to fall asleep. So... you can wake them up. Yeah, but if they like fall asleep in a really bad place, that's just it's too bad. No. We're gonna roll again. I'm sure we'll get that again. A similar combo. Researching rocketry operating. Let's see. Twinkle toes undigging. Undigging. Okay, I mean, digging speed down is something that I wouldn't like to have on any dupe, but on the other hand, I think we'll go with maxed here. Although, again, Twinkle Toes is not so important for the researcher. But, Then we'll just get a great digger who's going to be able to dig through anything. Digging, suit wearing, and something else. Maybe like a strength skill. But digging and suit wearing, I think, are a pretty good combo there. Digging, suit wearing, operating. Shabby dresser. Oh. Morale. Or deco down. That's No. I don't want piloting on the digger. Farming, no. I mean, actually farming, maybe. Digging, researching, doctoring. This is why I have the mod where you can just pick what your dupes have. Instead of just re-rolling forever. Because this is just like... I'm just spending 2 hours re-rolling some dupes to get something I'm happy with. Digging, building, suit wearing. Flying. No. No. No, not decorating, no. Come on. Give me the right dupe. Hiding, but shabby dresser again. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, shabby dresser, but I think that duplicants' own clothing affects their own deco bonus. That might just like lower the morale overall. Let's see. Give me suit wearing, tidying. Starts with super duper hard digging. Bottomless stomach. I don't want that. Like, bottomless stomach is also something that doesn't really matter that much because it just means you need to have a few more plants or something like that. But I do like to avoid it so it's easier to calculate how much food you need at one time. Okay, digging, operating, suit wearing. Digging is only +1, but the interests don't really matter that much because that's just, you know, that's just the interest. Or the bonus from them. Interior decorator, though. For someone who's not going to be our decorator, that's just actually, yeah, that's bad. Woof. I'm gonna find this dupe that we're looking for here. One of these days. Come on. Iron gut, gastrophobia. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Soon we'll get to actually playing the game. It will be very soon. Trust me. Trust me. I should have been rolling dupes before the stream. Researching, no. Query supplying, buff. Nyctophobic. Requires light to sleep. No. That's another one of those, like, it's similar to slow learner. I don't really like, because that just gives you a -30 skill leveling overall. Innately stylish, like that's nice on that side. That's nice. I don't know if there are snazzy suits anywhere. We'll have to see. We don't even have the fun extra clothes from the mod that I've been using. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Digging, building, suit wearing, animal lover, irritable bowel. Animal lover is not useful here at all. Because I'm trying to get something that's also like, I don't want either of the traits to kind of be wasted. All right. I think we got it. I think I'm happy with this one. Digging, tidying, and suit wearing. Innately stylish and building impaired. Building impaired is kind of meh because it's the same as with like digging. You kind of want all dupes to be able to do some digging, some construction, but I think it's fine. Fashionistic. I don't remember what the mod is called. It's the one where you get like miner's outfit, cook's outfit. You get like these very small bonuses to each attribute, and then you have like the gray and orange overalls and all of that, just for a bit of variety on your clothing. But I think this is what we're going to go with. Harold, Max, and Frankie. Let's go. So we have a little bit of something. We've got people with a little bit of everything. Like we don't have anything. Oh, what are these? We don't have anything like food related, but yeah, actually, I don't know if that's going to be a problem, because usually I just plop in a lot of mealwood and call it a day, but this is something new. Behold, polluted water. Oh, nice. Some clean water. Yes, so let's look around. First of all, what is all of this stuff? Sedimentary rock, phosphorite, cobalt ore. So is that our like new standard ore? I guess it is like the copper ore of this area. We have some phosphorite, we have sedimentary rock, sand, we have polluted dirt. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. We have actual dirt that just... And we have mud. A mixture of dirt and water can be separated into its base elements using a sludge press. Aha, so we can get some water out of that. I'm assuming clean water, actually. Yeah, because then we have polluted mud, which becomes polluted dirt, polluted water. Okay, so that's one way to get some water. And then we have some plants. We have swamp chard. Swamp chards are incapable of propagating, but can be harvested for a single high-quality and color-dense food serving. So that's like what? Wait a minute. What is it called? Mudroot. Muckroot. Yes. All right. So I thought that we would have some plane of plants here, but nope. Plug slug. Plug slugs are dynamic creatures that generate electrical power during the night. Their power can be harnessed by leaving an exposed wire near areas where they like to sleep. Okay. How much power does one plug slug produce? Can I see it here? So that's an interesting ranch. You can create a plug slug ranch by just like plopping them somewhere, throwing a wire in there, and just like eating some power from there. Hey, we got Naxidol in here. Welcome in, Naxidol. Interesting. But what I'm more interested in knowing is, if I kill a plug slug, do I get some food? Alright, here we have ice. So we got some sort of a cold biome over here. What's this? Mellow Mallow. Mellow Mallows heighten decor and alleviate stress with their calming color and cradle shape. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got some sleet wheat over there. It looks like we are kind of surrounded by cold. Now there's something warm over here. And over here, but otherwise it's kind of cold. And we have some pacus. 400 watts if it's wild. That's actually not... That's not bad at all. What did it say that they eat? Ore. Okay. And excrete hydrogen. Oh. Like if you were to find, say, a copper volcano, for example. No, wait, it's ore, not metal. Unless there's a way now to create ore from somewhere, then that's kinda bad. But, you know, you could use them to supplement a power grid, nonetheless. And I guess, like, you could always have them wild. And just... yeah, just have them run wild. You could farm plug slugs for hydrogen. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you just like throw a bunch of them in, like, what do they eat in the wild? Do they? Can they eat anything in the wild? I'm not sure. Well, nowhere else to go than to start digging. So this is a polluted dirt. And yeah, it's just polluted dirt. It's just regular old polluted dirt. I guess. Well, actually, germs. We don't have any germs around here, so theoretically, like, being in polluted oxygen doesn't really matter unless we actually come up against something. So I think for now we'll be able to just let it be. And in fact, that's actually, that means that we probably don't need to worry about oxygen production in a while. Because yeah, like what does it matter? We'll just let the dupes breathe whatever for now, and then if we come up against like slime lung or something, then we can go ahead and try to purify the air or something. Yuck lungs. Oh, so it does matter. This duplicate got a big nasty lung full of polluted oxygen. Aha. Consumes air faster. 30 Gs per second. What's the regular? Doesn't it say it somewhere in here? I thought it did. Let's see. Yeah, but okay, so that's a new thing, yuck lungs, but it's, I wouldn't say it's too bad of a thing, really. Like, again, at least for now. Oh, bog bucket. Bog buckets produce juicy, sweet bug jellies for food. Alright, so here we have some food. A food plant. (10 to 30 degrees). Air pressure normal. Oxygen polluted, oxygen carbon dioxide. Very good. Illumination darkness. Okay, it's actually pretty good. Yes, there's something in here as well, but we got some granite there, so we'll have to wait a little bit before going in there. Plus, I don't quite know. Well, maybe we will want to plop some of the cold air in here. Dupes typically use 100 grams per second. Okay, so it's just like 30%, right? Yeah. Yeah, so... Again, it's not ideal, but it's not that bad either. Alright, now we got some metal. So, do we have anything? Portapod, a portable bioprinter that produces new duplicates. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can just create a new printing pod. Okay, that's fine. Then nothing else new there. There we go. Sublimation station. Greatly increases the sublimation rate of solid materials, useful in converting polluted dirt into polluted oxygen. Becomes idle when the area reaches maximum pressure capacity. Huh. Okay. 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 I'll take that. Payload opener unpacks high-velocity payloads delivered by duplicates. Automatically separates solid, liquid, and gas materials and distributes them to the appropriate systems. Wait. High velocity payloads? A rocket just flies by the planet and just like shoots some materials in, I guess. Yeah, it's 30. Yucky Lungs increases by 30 grams per second. Alright, what else do we have in here? We got also some microbe musher, research station, and that's about that. Okay, well, I mean, same rules apply as ever. First things first, outhouses. Outhouses right away. We gotta get the outhouse stuff built up. So I'm thinking, let's just build down from here. Let's go with the standard 4 high. 16 by 4. Actually a bit more. And we'll add the... Well, now we actually... Again, I don't have my fancy mods, so I can't cheat. I have to actually add several of these. So I like having the mod that allows dupes to just, you know, wait in line until they go through a wash basin. But now I suppose we have to actually create several of them so they wash their hands. And then... I mean, we'll let them focus on this. I think another effect of Yucky Lungs is that they start coughing, which is also not good. Okay, let's speed it up. Yeah. Will be a lot of breeding trying to go through that. But yeah, at least like I don't know how much this is actually producing. I think it's at 6.7 kilograms, so it's actually producing a fair amount of oxygen, so I don't think we really need to worry about oxygen at all here. What we are going to need is... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. No, wait. No. No worries. The pitcher pump works just automatically. Pitcher pump doesn't care about the... What you can make your dupes grab something with a pitcher pump, and it's just gonna grab it without grabbing what you don't want. So let's not dig that. Let's first dig this so that we can bring that clean water down here. Oh, do please construct an outhouse, at least one, please. Hypothermia. Oh no. No. Sneezing and oh. Why would you start with this? Why? This is terrible. This is terrible. Alright. Mop it up. Map is horrifying. I agree. Why? Why, Clay? Why? Why would you make us suffer? Because you like it, don't you? Alright, so we're gonna add, we're gonna dig one more. These dupes are not gonna be happy. At all. Okay, and also direction just that way. And we'll give them a door. And actually another door. And there we go, we have a latrine. Beautiful. Just looking at the whole map, like the polluted oxygen just getting created everywhere is crazy. So one of the problems with the outhouses now is that we have so much polluted dirt and everything that here we can now see. Do they show up now? No. But you said it's 400. But yeah, we need to separate the... We still need to separate the actually germ-infested water out. Toilet? Currently has no working what? Yes, there are working toilets. What are you talking about? Alright, and now I'll add pitch pump over here. Oh, let's make sure that that is opened correctly. And plumbing and pitch pump. And plop it down right there. Yes, it works. There we go. So we got that small early bonus to morale. It ain't much, but it's something. Ooh. Ooh. Also here we have a whole bunch of water. Brine, salty water, just fresh water. There's a whole bunch of water in this map. That's fine, that's fine. So I want to go ahead and grab one of these bog buckets. So the bog buckets are going to have a slight problem with the cold zones around us. So we'll want to kind of separate them, sort of give them a little bit of insulation so they don't freeze up. Clay loves the catch names, yeah. But also, I am interested to see this. There we go. Research station. Let's just do it like this. Just like that. I want to see what the new research tree is like. I think we'll just add some bog buckets up here on this level, so we'll go ahead and open it up. So from here I want 16. There we go. Then I'll mark the other ladder location as well. That gets dug down. Actually, let's get it all the way. So slow. Ugh. Might have the ability to make rockets out of tiles. Ooh. Yeah, actually, that's what it kind of looked like. No beds? I know there's no beds. What do the dupes need beds for? Silly game. Let's see now. Research. Okay. Food seems to be Oh, what's this? Oh, you can actually like... Oh, interesting. More UI. I don't care about this UI. I want to look at this UI. Internal combustion. What is this? Sugar engine. What now? Burns sucrose to propel rockets for space exploration. Oh. Wait a minute. The first rockets are powered by sugar. These duplicants. Sugar power. Alright, alright. Oh, so I guess this yellow band means that it's spaced out content. So that does help around a little bit, but I'll just have a kind of a quick look over all of them in case something's being kind of moved around. So solid transport has rocket solid port, allows solids to be loaded and unloaded from the storage rockets, uses the solid material filter set on the associated rocket platform, and cargo bay allows duplicates to store some of the solid materials found during space missions. Stored resources become available to colony upon the rocket's return. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. So you need a port to be able to load and unload from cargo bays. I get it. We have a new artificial friend. Rover's module. Deploys one rover bot for remote planetoid exploration. Deployment is available while in a star map hex adjacent to a planetoid. A new friend, artificial friend. Advanced research brings us the telescope. Interesting. And then we have the space program right away. So, Solo Spacefarer nose cone functions as a command module and a nose cone. Holds one duplicate traveler. One command module may be installed per rocket. Must be built at the top of a rocket. Rocket platform enables rocket construction. Enables rockets to launch or land on a planetoid. An orbital cargo module delivers cargo to the surface of planetoids that do not yet have a rocket platform. Okay, so you can deliver cargo, but not the rocket itself. Crash plan? Trailblazer module enables travel to planetoids that do not yet have a rocket platform. Can hold one duplicate traveler. Okay, so this allows you to chuck in cargo on a planet. But this allows the dupe to actually get in there, which is a bit strange, I think. Yeah, here's a little space. All right, space for a module and a basic nose cone. Yeah, so this is just the Solo Spacefarer put into two. Holds up to 10 duplicate travelers. Ooh. And, yeah, no, just a basic nose cone. Then nothing new there. Plumbing, flow redirection. Liquid cargo tank, and I'm guessing liquid port. Yeah. Just the same as the solid one. Filtration, sludge press. Separates mud and other sludges into their base elements. Duplicates will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Okay, so we need filtration for sludge press. Okay. I wonder, does the sludge press then have a liquid output, or is just like throwing the liquid in the area? We'll have to see. Then we have, I'm guessing, the gas modules here. Yeah, here's the gas modules. Carbon dioxide engine uses pressurized carbon dioxide for propellant rockets for space exploration. oxygen mask station that uses designated metal ores from filter settings to create oxygen masks. Automatically draws in ambient oxygen to fill masks. Marks a threshold where duplicates must put on or take off a mask. Can be rotated before construction. Interesting. Small oxidizer tank stores fertilizer and oxide to burn rocket for burning rocket fuels. Okay. Nothing there. Computers. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I read that they had like the early and mid game rocketry, so they actually they kind of removed part of the rocketry research completely. Like it used to be down here, but not anymore. Okay. Can we? No, cannot. We have to research them one by one. Can't queue them. What should we start off with then? I mean, we need to get the like basics started. I feel like today we might not. Well, depends on how large this asteroid actually is. This might be a small one, so we might get to space pretty early. But I feel like today we probably won't even start on rocketry. We will probably do rocketry tomorrow, before Cyberpunk comes out. But I kind of want to get the whole plumbing system up and running pretty fast. But we'll want to have distillation for that, because we need to clean this polluted water. Basically. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say we'll start off with power. We'll get some basic power production. Then we'll research. We'll need advanced research. I don't think we need metal for this just yet. I think what we'll do is we'll go for internal combustion. Although then again, I like to go straight for the smart power system. Maybe we'll just go with manual power for now. We'll go for power regulation, so we at least have the jumbo batteries. We're going to start off with that. And then we're going to move on to get advanced research. And then we'll start working on liquids. So we'll get ourselves plumbing, we'll get sanitation, filtration, and distillation. And probably improved plumbing as well, so we can get a liquid reservoir. And then we're going to set up pumping systems that bring all of that water up, and then we'll have a filtration system that cleans it up and sends the clean water into the toilet. Because that way we will minimize the amount of germ-infested stuff that the latrine here produces, which is like I'm kind of afraid of the germs right now. Looking at this whole map here. So yeah. What now? Warp pipe. A mysterious portal. It must lead somewhere. Duplicates with the field research skill can activate it. Okay. Let's go. Let's go find out what that is all about. Oh, we need super hard digging for that, though. We'll probably get it soon, though. And also we had this one. with a window. So is this window just in the background? Yeah. So we'll want to get into that as well. Right. I think somebody who is like good at tidying is good here, because we need to clean up all of this this random water that we have around here. You feel like there's some interesting stuff near the window. This one? Probably. Also, what's that? Spindly glovefruit plant. Spindly glovefruit plants produce spindly glovefruit for food. It is tended by a divergent critter. It will produce high-quality fruits instead, if it's tended by a divergent critter. Spindly grubfruit and... Okay, what's the divergent? Hello? We got a Sweetle and a grub. Sweetle... Sulfur and... okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to look into those plants at some point. But I want to start off with these other ones first, though. I guess we should get some beds. We can set up some basic bedrooms here on this side. Like so. No furniture. Cot. No. What are you doing? Cot. Some tiles. And a door. Until we get some airflow tiles. One charge. Oh yeah, it's this one. So that's just food. Yeah, 2400. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Interesting. I'll also want to dig up here, because then we'll get this clean water to drop down here. So the pitcher pump has access to it. Okay, so we got ourselves our first power research. Let's just go for advanced research then. And we'll want to build a manual power plant. Teleporter transmitter. New event. Personal teleporter. I've discovered a functioning teleportation device with a pre-programmed destination. It appears to go to another planetoid, and I'm fairly certain there's a return device on the other end. I could send a duplicate through safely if I decide. See destination? Oh. Hello. Who even needs rockets when you got teleporters? Devonazon is the oily planet. The voices. And teleporter receive. Oh, okay. Okay. So you also have I see. There's a bit of a clue, I guess. Because you have this crude oil here. Right, we got ourselves our first printable. Let's see. duplicants, so researcher, no. Farmer, maybe. Again, I would prefer to have somebody with like three different interests. Caregiver. Pacifist is fine. I think we're gonna skip on these dupes here and just grab a mirth leaf. Keep mopping. Yeah. Mafic rock and sulfur. Okay, interesting. Interesting biome. There's some spindly grubfruit seeds. Who's this? A Sweedle. Okay. Sweedles are non-hostile critters that excrete large amounts of solid sucrose. Large amounts? They are closely related to the grub and exhibit similar, albeit less effective, farming behaviors. Okay, so you want to have grubs for farming. Do they perhaps like tend to any sort of plants? Or just the ones? Alright, so warp pipe. Like warp does it warp in like items? We'll have to research that one and see. Fascinating. And another warp pipe. Wait. Oh. Wait a minute. I see. You have a warp pipe input over here and a warp pipe output over here. So you can warp your materials around the asteroid. Well, that's less useful than I thought, but interesting nonetheless. It is interesting, but it's not exactly what I was thinking it would be. But yeah, not bad. Okay, I like the fact that the plug slugs, when they go to sleep, they effectively just like really like obviously occupy two spaces, so you can clearly see that, okay, this is where you need to plug in. Oh, you can preview it. Inspect? No, I didn't mean to inspect. No. Oh yeah, star map. Over here, oversea planetoid. Well, that's the surface. Can I see any interesting info in here anywhere? We got some copper ore in here. Some waterweed and salt water. Pincher pepper plants. I guess I need to just go back like that. I hope that they add so in Anno 1800 you can use it uses the numpad to switch between regions. I hope they'll add something like that, so you can just quickly switch between planets. Or actually, yeah, you can just... Oh, there is already. Backquote +3. Backquote. Oh no. No, I ruined the whole thing. Oh no. Give me autosave. I accidentally played I clicked on backspace, which opens the whole thingy there. And just shows you the whole map, and that causes some things to become persistently visible. But we didn't lose any time on that. But so what would that be? I need backward tree. No. 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 Let me see. What is... because I need to see... I think I need to see where it is on... Oh. On a US keyboard, I think. Or actually, do I? Is it this? No, it's not doing it. I have no idea how to use this. Oh, did I crash the whole game somehow? Only not responding. Okay, let's restart. Yeah, bugs are expected. I mean, they give you a warning that there's gonna be bugs, so it is fine. Well, I'm not even gonna try.